Practical Business is back. Now, before we get to the text questions, I'd like to read some emails from our former guests. From Ms. Emily Diaz of Golden Treasure Skills and Development Program. She says, here is our upcoming seminar for next week. Your viewers na napakarami might be happy to see this. Thank you and God bless. Okay, for soap making and perfume making, September 23, that's a Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the College of Social Work and Community Development of UP Diliman, Quezon City. And cake baking and bread making, September 29, that's a Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the SMX Convention Center, Mall of Asia Complex, Pasay City. For inquiries, call 913-6551 or log on to www.goldentreasureskills.com. That's from Emily Diaz. And from our guest from the shoe industry, Ms. Marlene Magbag of the Marikina Shoe Caravan. Mr. Hill, salamat sa pagtulong sa pag-promote ng Marikina Shoe Industry. Paki-share po sa viewers ng Practical Business na kami ay may event sa Eastwood sa likod ng McDo. Nagsimula ito kahapon, September 19 hanggang sa linggo, September 23, makakabili ng factory-priced Marikina-made shoes. That's from Marlene Magbag of the Marikina Shoe Caravan. Okay, now our text questions. This is for Mr. Go. Sir, lahat pwede sa customs basta may padulas, walang nagbago. From Elmer of Sampaloc, Manila. This is not a question, this is more of a reaction. Ano masasabi niyo doon, sir?
Well, sa totoo, to be fair with the Commissioner Biason, meron ng pagbabago. Kaya lamang ho, sa laki ng organization ng custom, mahirap po kung ilang tao ay matuwid. At yan ang isa pa ho, si Commissioner Biason is not from inside. He is from outside. So mangyari ho, ano ho yun parang sindikato po yan Ipapatawad nyo, hindi ko naman sinasabi lahat. Meron sindikato ho rin sa loob at bibiyagin mo yung sindikato, it will take so long a time. Now, ang problema ho dito sa atin, ang Commissioner Custom, papasok na mga ilang buwan o isang taon, papalit na naman iba. So, we start again from the beginning. Kung walang katapusan po yan
Okay, this is an interesting one. From Ton, doesn't say where he's from. Hope Trillanes reveals what concessions he gave China might be unfavorable for Pinoy businessmen. Regards from PSE. Philippine Stock Exchange siguro to. I guess he's referring to the what is that? The negotiations, the
Scarborough Shoal.
regarding the Scarborough Shoals. No?
Well,
there's parang under the table discussions yung nangyari. Meron silang tinatawag. Ano ba? Closet discussions?
My own opinion.
Okay.
Actually, hindi po nalaman natin kung ano pinag-usapan doon. Ang mere fact, tama naman sinabi ni Senator Trillanes na sinabi, medyo lumamig ngayon ang pagkakataon. So, na-improvement yung pinuntahan niya. Now, actually, to be fair with our Senate President, Enrile, hindi po niya alam kung anong pinag-uusapan nila. We are a democratic country. The Senate should know whatever transpire between them, yung pinag-usapan nila, at least kailangan malaman nila.
Pero I think it is incumbent upon Senator Trillanes to reveal to the public what went on in those back-channel discussions. Because you do not negotiate with a country that's more than 10 times bigger than you are and not give them any concessions. I mean, there is relative peace in the Spratlys now, the West Philippine Sea right now. Pero at what price siguro? I heard the senator saying last night that not an inch of territory was surrendered.
Yes.
Pero I'm sure some kind of concession, some kind of concessions or something was given in order for it to be a negotiation. And we have to know dahil kasi baka economic ang impact nun. Ang problema, we do not know. Dahil kasi paano kung sinabi, okay, let's take the tension a notch down, pero unlimited entry naman to Chinese garments in the Philippines. How would you react to that?
Ang palagay ko po, meron sigurong may sariling dahilan si Senator Trillanes tungkol po doon. At siguro po ay wala pa sigurong nagne-negotiate. Palagay ko hanggang ngayon, wala pang concrete na negotiation. If any man, kung ba, meron tayong gagawa ng treaty between Philippines and China, it should always pass through the Senate and the Congress. Sigurado ko yun.
So hindi pwedeng sikreto. Anyway, this is from Tina of Taguig. Nag-organize din ba ng Expo Conference ng TEXPAP to promote the local textiles and fabrics? And another one from Lynn of Baguio City. Mr. Go, may future ba para sa native fabrics? Ano ba? Siguro yung bakit hindi natin i-promote? So you're talking Baguio City, baka ito yung mga fabrics ng katutubo.
Well,
so promotion.
Actually, for your information, we have a movement sold by local, by Pinoy. But then, it takes the mentality of the people. Number one, kailangan siguro ho, unahin muna natin yung love of the countries. Kaya nga, ulitin ko, bumili ka ng isang imported na t-shirt, yan ay katumbas ng trabaho ng 10 manggagawa. Pangalawa, ang dollar po natin ay lumalabas, ay hindi pumapasok. So, seems to me the government, the attention of the government is for export. But, okay, sabi nila, ang export, dollar earning. Pero yung domestic sale without import, yan ang dollar conserving. Because the dollar conserving, I think it is bigger than dollar earning. Bakit? Sapagkat ang export ngayon, hindi natin kaya laban sa China.
Okay. Steve, before anything, you have some smart shopper tips that you'd like to share with our audience. A lot of the audience probably now are housewives and maybe some other stay-at-home moms who would like to stretch their peso further. From someone in the know, what are the primary considerations?
Okay. 5 simple tips. Probably first and foremost is to buy what you need. Okay, the musts. List down the top 10 to 20 items you normally, regularly have to buy for your family, so that you don't forget buying these items. Number 2 is probably to check the price of these items, in different supermarkets. And because you normally buy these regularly, you'll be spending a lot of money the whole year round for these items, right? So make sure that you're getting the most out of your supermarket. And number 3 is probably to go check the discount counters. Every supermarket has these, discount counters where they put in items with premiums, with tie-ups, so you get the most out of your shopping. Number 4, what you want, not just what you need, but also what you want. Probably you're having a party, you are having a celebration at home, so list
Be
down the
kind
things
to
that you
yourself.
need. Yeah, of course.
You spoil yourself
Splurge
a
a
little
little bit, yes, but make sure you don't just go impulse buying because you want to splurge. You end up buying all the things you don't need.
On something you don't regret.
Right. And finally, there are a lot of good items inside supermarkets, good products, which do not fly, which do not sell, because people are not aware of these products, because they're not made by the big companies, But there are a lot of good products and good ideas. Just, spend a little time, check the labels, check the contents, and you'll find out you get good value products. Sulit.
Okay, I hope our viewers got that. We have to rush through the other text questions and reactions. Okay, this is for you, Steve.
Yeah.
From Jade of Antipolo. So maybe I can relate to this. Paper bag, madali mapunit, kalokohan. Okay. Reusable bags, bagong racket ng supermarkets, mas mura yan sa palengke. From Charlie, doesn't say where they're from.
Yes.
Ditas from Quezon City, Mr. Steven, thanks. Ano ba to? I cannot. From Mika of Quezon City, in QC, a 2 peso plastic recovery system fee is collected for each plastic bag. The fee will go to Green Fund to finance various environmental initiatives. Baka naman maging source of corruption ito. Who will manage the Green Fund? From Micah or Mika of QC.
For the moment, it's the retailer. Binigyan ng City Hall, ng QC government, ang retailer to take care of the green fund, no? And then every quarter, we have to report to them what happens, how much we make out of the green fund, or how much we sold, how many bags we sold, and what we use the money for, no? Anong klaseng environment-friendly project. Probably later on, if they find out, it's not worthy project, then, I don't know, maybe they'll, start collecting themselves to use it for their green fund, or for the city's green fund.
Anyway, it doesn't look like the plastics ban is very popular. From Emily of Quezon City again, unfair to charge for plastic bags. Mahal na ang bilihin. How do you react to I'm sure they tell you that to your face.
Yes, yes.
Because you manage Welcome Supermarket.
That's why may sign kaming malaki.
Welcome Rotonda.
Pagpasok Do not spend the 2 pesos for the plastic bag. Bring used plastic bags, or bring reusable bag. Yan ang nakalagay sa amin. In other words, get engaged. Diba? Get engaged. You don't have to complain. You don't have to pay if you do your share.
Okay, your parting shots, Steve. You can show your reusable bags there so as to home in the point.
Selling of these bags or asking the public to bring these bags now, that's a disincentive for us. That's a disincentive for business. But we're willing to cooperate. We're willing to do our share of collecting used plastic bags to give back to recyclers, so that if later on it's a full ban of plastic bags, hopefully the dislocated workers of this industry might go to the recycling industry. No? So we're doing our share. We're not trying to collect money to make more money, but we're doing our share in trying to help protect our environment. We hope you understand.
Okay, from the textile producers naman, Mr. Go, your parting shots, ano ba ang dapat gawin para matulungan naman yung textile industry, o hindi naman mawala ng trabaho ang maraming Pilipino, at so that the industry prospers? Because when it prospers, we're all happy.
Well, let me advise to the Filipino people. Number one, you must buy Filipino and try to secure and preserve levels of workmanship, no? Ang mangyari po, pag may pagmamahal kayo sa ating bayan, at least sa alang-alang nyo yung mga trabaho natin nawawala. Ang ating collection ng mga taxes nawawala. Lahat ng ating pera o lahat ating mga kinikita ay napupunta sa ibang lugar, sa ibang sa mga the other countries whom we are importing. And sad to say, kung regular importation, okay lang. Ang problema, karamihan is smuggling. Yan din ang pinakamalaking problema. And then I want to leave one word, buy Filipino, buy local.
Okay. We have to read some other text questions from our text reactions from our guests. Not our guests, our viewers. This is from Marisa of Rizal. I agree with Mr. Kua. The issue on plastic ban is all about discipline. That's what you said. And from Miss Laguna. Miss Laguna is our regular texter. Mr. Go, bakit hindi nagsasuggest sa government, especially sa DepEd, na kayo ang maging exclusive supplier ng school uniform textile? On your end, make wish and wear material yet not hot to wear. So, yung mas malamig daw, para di na pinaplansya or minimal na if at all needed. If the entire PH public school system does not iron the uniform, you can imagine the savings in electric bills. Very, very wise insights from our viewer, Miss Laguna.
Yeah, for your information, I have already take this matter almost 8 to 10 years ago. Our request is that from DEG, ask our children not to use woven fabric. Hindi na kailangan polo. T-shirt na lang. Number one, ang t-shirt, ang sinabi namin, ang t-shirt ay malamig sa katawan. Ang t-shirt ay mura. Ang t-shirt madali laban. Okay, komportable pa sa katawan.
Maglaro.
Yan ang sinasabi ho natin. Pero seems to me, I don't know, maybe we also need the political will of the government. I think they can impose, especially those public school.
Yes.
Mag-t-shirt, tingnan mo ang pulis ngayon, naka-t-shirt.
Yung blue, light blue, yes.
Opo.
That's what I was supposed to say.
Nung araw po, mga 8 to 10 years ago, nagmungkahi kami, ang pulis ay mag-t-shirt, pinagtawanan kami. Ngayon,
Kahit collared shirt, siguro, sir.
Opo. Siguro, dahil sa natawan nila ngayon, ang t-shirt ay masarap sa katawan, lalo na pagka ganitong kainit, siguro, hindi sila mapapawisan. Alam niyo ho, pag napapawisan, ng amoy pawis, napakakahiya sa mga ating mga kapulisan. Ano po? Kaya yan siguro, magandang mungkahi po yan. Yan ang mungkahi ni po namin mga 8 to 10 years ago. Pero I think, natatawa ni unting-unti.
Unti-unti.
Salamat sa ating televiewer na sinabi ganun. At natutuwa po kami. At kayo nag-iisip niya ng paraan. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, and on that note, we learned today that the Philippine textile industry is a victim of corruption more than it is a victim of globalization. Smuggling, bureaucratic hocus-pocus, short-sighted labor laws threaten to make the playing field even more uneven for this once vibrant local industry. On the light side naman, we also learned that it is still possible to stretch the peso if you are a smart shopper. We hope our show today gave you some useful insights and potentially life-changing ideas. Remember, friends, you can like us. Remember to check out our website. That's www.practicalbusiness.tv. And please do like our Facebook, FB. That's Practical Business TV. Okay. So you can check out the website and you can like the Facebook account. Join us again next Thursday at 11 a.m. For yet another hour of insightful discussions and updates on the world of business here on Practical Business. I'm your host, Miguel Hill. Have a nice day.